Hola, it's me, Torti, aka 32 Watts. How you feeling? I hope you're feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. Especially after watching that season finale of The Testaments, season 1. And from what I understand, they are renewed for a season 2. So bravo to the folks over there at Hulu, Disney Plus, whatever. The Testaments. Oh my gosh, that was good. Spoiler warning if you need it. This is it. All right, season 1, episode 10, the season finale of The Testaments. What's it? Hey, I ain't even gonna try to pronounce the title of the episode, but bravo. Like, once again, bravo to the whole team. The whole first season was great. I love this, especially as an addition to The Handmaid's Tale, which was a superb series. Great storytelling. I like how they pieced everything together for The Testament and still made it feel refreshing and a brand new story to tell. I love it. Shout out to Margaret Atwood and her cameo. We see you, sis. All right, so of course, we was anticipating this episode because what was going to happen to Becca after the whole debacle with her daddy and her putting on the aunt outfit, going over there with Crazy Tail Agnes. They start us off with our girl just screws all the way loose in her head and she tied to a chair at the jail. So my theory was that they had the Pearl girls dressed in all black to go pick her up, but they really just the female eyes, and they all black. Like, how you get that position? How you get that position to be a correction officer over there at the jail or something like that? How you get, like, what? How you get that position? You can't be an aunt. You can't be a Martha. We'll put you over at the jail. So first things first, we knew they were not going to waste a fruitful womb, you know? So I kind of figured they wasn't finna just put her on the wall or anything, Becca. So, like, yeah. So when the commanders and Aunt Lydia was talking, and he said, I'm pretty sure the Red Center will love her. And Lydia was like, she can't be no handmaid. But it's like, she did do a crime, but she is fertile. And yeah, that's what they want in Gilead. They want fertile bodies. So I knew for a fact they was not going to waste no womb. She was either going to be a handmaid or, yeah. Either way, she was going to be made to pump out some babies. I know that's terrible to say, but this is Gilead, y'all. That's somewhere we don't want to live. So Aunt Vidala had her time to shine with Aunt Lydia. So they had their little back and forth. And Lydia was like, what, you came to gloat because they about to, sit everything down because one of my pupils and did a crime and all this stuff. But I still want to know, like, my friends, they had me thinking, I still want to know, what did Aunt Vidala do to be put in that position on the court to where Aunt Lydia was assigned to execute her? Like, what was Vidala's crime? But it kind of like worked out. Like, we kind of get a little tidbit because Aunt Lydia was like, oh, because everything has came easy for you, like, in this whole world since the beginning. Lydia was like, I done had to work to get here. Everything just been handed to you basically because of her. So Vidala was like, hey, baby, don't forget that that was you working for it. You almost executed me out there on that field, in that stadium. So this is what you call working for your position. Lydia was, yeah. Lydia done been through it, baby. So the whole Commander Weston visiting Agnes, trying to check in on her, and then Agnes putting a little bit too much trust in man and seeking help from him by telling him what happened to her, and he's standing up like all uncomfortable. Listen, they already told you, these men in power, they want the broken girls, they wanted you untouched. And so as towards the end of the episode, we see, so yeah, his butt out the blue just gonna call off the engagement. You know what, forget you, Commander Weston, she ain't had no business being with you anyways, but you ain't have to do it like that, honey, okay? Then we get to see our girl again, baby, June Osborne. I just holler every time I see my girl come on the screen. June told Daisy, hey, baby, you need to They said they had to take care of that loose cannon. June said, all right, Daisy, get on up on this boat, baby. We finna get you up out of here because you tripping. And all Daisy had to do, well, unknowingly, she dropped that little nugget. June turned around and said, you talking about Agnes McKenzie? Daisy's like, oh, my Lord. She yours. That's your baby. And that's all June needed. Well, June still was like, nah, you still got to go because you're going to be putting these girls in danger. And Daisy had to let her know, hey, babe, I'm letting you know I learned from the best. You got to trust me on this one. I'm finna get these girls, whip them into shape, and we finna take Gilead down. Because what she said at the end of the show, ain't nothing more dangerous than a teenage girl. Turn up. So now we know that Daisy knows Agnes is June's daughter. June knows that Daisy is friends with Hannah / Agnes, all that. So, like, that has always been a question mark in my notes, like, the whole season. Like, do they know who? Like, does Daisy know that this June daughter? Do June know that they done put Daisy with her daughter? Like, and now we got our answer. Now, all that brings us to drunk Mama Mackenzie. After Weston revealed that he breaking off the engagement with Agnes, drunk Mama Mackenzie, what did you do to scare him away? Girl, with a bottle in your hand, scrubbing the floor. Don't come at Agnes like that, sis. Don't come at Agnes like that. And here you go. You just hate her lineage so much. Like, oh my gosh. And let's not glaze over the fact that you talking about they wanted to serve you on a platter to her. They wanted your finger, send her one of your fingers. They was going to send her one of your toes. Like, oh, Lord, Gilead. So, a mother would do anything for her daughter. Daisy asked Lydia, so you supposed to be like a mother to us. What would you do to help Becca? What would you do to help your child? They took that as, hey, Becca, tell them it was your mama who did it. I stood up and screamed at the TV. Like, what? As soon as it came out of Lydia's mouth, I said, what? The same time Becca said, what? Like, wait a minute. We gonna put it on my mama? So I'm about to basically lose both parents. Like, of course, the girl now really finna be cuckoo in the cuckoo nest because she did that to her daddy, and now her mama took the blame for her so she can move on to live a better life, quote unquote. And now you're in this world without both of your, I mean, they're not even her real parents. Come on now. But you're now living in this world without both of your parents. Of course, the screw is going to be loose. And we see they had to drug her for her to even walk down the aisle. And what Garth did. Married her, took her to the house, and locked her in the bedroom because, what? And then Daisy tell Agnes about her real mama and her real name. Of course, that light bulb came on. This was another thing that I really loved that gave us a callback to The Handmaid's Tale, because a lot took place with June and Agnes / Hannah in The Handmaid's Tale that would make you like, okay, we know you can't forget your mama. It was too many things that happened in The Handmaid's Tale, and I love that they gave us that callback from The Handmaid's Tale when Agnes wrote her real name, Hannah, down in the back of the little diary, and we see that she still has that piece of paper. I love that. What Mufasa said, remember who you are. Come on now. So yeah, so now with Agnes remembering who she really is, who her lineage is, you know, that her going to Aunt Lydia talking about some, okay, we got, you know, little things to get over, but they still brainwash Gilead girls. Daisy really going to have to whip them into shape to get her army together, because they still, I don't know, like, you stand up for what you believe in, Agnes, but there's still some things that, yeah, we got to get together if we're really going to fight against Gilead. So Daisy got some whipping into shape. Tell me what y'all thought about the whole season. Tell me what you thought about this season finale. And also, let me know what you watching. Peace. This was a good one. This was good, y'all.